Alrighty guys, here we are down at Golf Central tonight, and here we have the thing that looks like the MB, but it is called the HMB. Now, HMB stands for, Richo? Pure. That's what it stands for.
Bloody long way, I'd say.
Mate, alright, so here we are, MP20, we're down at Golf Central, HMB.
Yep.
Hot metal blade. Now, 2-iron down to pitching wedge.
Yep. I'm not getting a 2-iron.
No, the longer stuff has tungsten everywhere, and it's there to launch, so they have a little pocket in the back there, 12 grams, and well, anyway, let's go.
Yep.
Cool. Copper, layers of feel, feels better. Now, I'm excited because, right, the 9-iron and pitching wedge are actually forged from 1025.
Yep.
But everything above that, 8-iron and up, is forged from?
Grey Molly.
Good. Now, I forget what it is, 41,070, whatever it is, 40 something. Anyway,
Yep.
Now, what a lot of companies do, and this is why, again, I love Mizuno, is they generally forge the body.
Yep.
And then they put a face on. Generally a steel face, carpenter steel, whatever they do,
Yep.
whatever they're doing. Generally a steel face.
Most of the game improvement iron. So if you look at ones I have,
Yep, the
they're the
545s,
same.
forged body,
Honma,
steel face, correct.
Quite a few.
Callaway
Companies do
Apexes and stuff do.
So like you said, they forge the body and they weld this steel face on it. And that's why you go, I've got a forged club, but it's still got that clicky sort of sound.
There is a
Hard.
different noise to
But
it.
it does give you speed off the face.
Yes, it does give you speed off
Right?
the face.
So
This is where I'll allow Richo, the metallurgist, talk about a few things. But Mizuno have done it a little bit differently, and what have they done?
they've done it the opposite way. So instead of making the body and they've put all this through here is all forged.
Move over and talk to the camera. I'm gonna hit a 2-iron.
So from the hosel down the face is all forged, and the back's the steel part.
Isn't that cool?
Mate, to give it that softer feel,
Much
and they feel beautiful. I'll hit this one.
Oh, hit that a little bit low.
You
It
said
is a
that a bit
2-iron.
low. Very impressed. I didn't know what to expect. Look, we've seen some photos. Everyone's seen some photos, already been around, even though we're not supposed to show anyone. I wasn't sure how big they'd be, whether they'd be a bit chunky.
It's a 2-iron.
Because generally that's what they've done in the past, haven't they? Game improvement irons, they've made them pretty chunky. Look, the top line's probably
They would be no bigger than yours.
no bigger than mine. The same thing with the blade length. Yeah, you can see the base,
I'm gonna hit a high 2-iron.
and the
Richard.
back.
Oh, can't do
Not
it.
too high.
That's alright, that's as high as I've got.
I've always said,
I'm gonna hit some more in a second.
for golfers like myself, right? We have always wanted blades.
Yes.
Every time a picture goes up of a blade, everyone goes, oh, and they go crazy,
Yes.
right?
These look exactly like, or practically like the MP20
Except,
blades.
like, this is the 2-iron, so that's not quite, because it's a little bit thicker through the base,
It is, yeah.
right? But if you look at all these clubs, do you know they've got good, clean lines. I'd say only slightly thicker through the sole, and the top line's a bit bigger, and you can sort of see through here.
To me, these would probably
I-
sit maybe just below the JPX 919 forged to look at. From a top line point of view, they're not really any thicker.
Joe, I've hit all those
By
clubs,
bugger all.
and the feel out of this is more what I've looked for.
Yes.
Like,
It doesn't have that ting to it.
no, I've liked the look of some other clubs, but I've always felt that I've got the same feel out of those as I have out of mine.
Yes.
And I looked at it and went, well, I might as well just keep what I've got.
Yes.
I have looked for something.
People want to see your beautiful face.
I've looked for something that, like I said, nice clean lines, that you just, I reckon for me that's about as close I'm ever going to get to a blade.
I agree. Like,
Because you can feel, we hit one off the toe earlier, or
yeah,
I
you tried to hit one off the toe, yeah.
because we wanted to see how it performed across the sort of face.
And especially how it felt.
And it still feels good, right? And it feels like, I like a soft feel.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed, like, in that market for that game improvement sort of iron, where
It's very impressive.
there's people like myself that don't play necessarily bad golf,
No,
but we need,
but a bit of help is certainly not going to be a bad thing.
mate, because we know we're going to catch one out of the toe.
So-
we know
so-
we're going to catch one, not always where we wish to.
I'm going to try to hit a few more before before this finishes. But,
Oh, yeah.
or are you going to hit some more?
On
So-
31.
Yeah, well, you only need one. I need 10 to try to hit a good one.
Yep.
But the big thing I sort of like about this, it is a hollow head design. It is very fast, and yes, the chromoly forged is making it come off faster. And generally, it's a firmer feel. It's similar chromoly to what was in the hot metals, but feels softer because it's forged, and they've used a slightly different material. But I think that these are the second best feeling hollow head design out there, right? So I think the PXG done it the best with the urethane, Richard.
I haven't hit a PXG yet,
I think they're
but
maybe the tiniest bit softer sounding. Maybe they're a little bit duller sounding. These have no fill in them, whereas some of your others, like your other brands that are hollow head, have some fill in there because the noise of the face and the hollow head, it just makes a ting, a clang. It's just not amazing. No, get into it. But this thing, with its forged chromoly in the face, it feels so much better, and the stainless steel on the back, or the steel on the back. Lower center of gravity, up in the air. So I'm going to endeavour to hit a 2-iron as high as that wedge, Richo. You reckon I can hit a 2-iron as high as that wedge?
sorry, mate.
Do you reckon I can hit a 2-iron as high as that wedge? You love it, I know.
Mate, I'm very impressed because so what's inside it? Nothing.
Nothing. Tungsten.
Tungsten, beautiful. That's what I like. So there's no. Pretty good job.
Like I said,
Mate,
like
that's
it
good.
comes out like I mean, that's why I was annoyed that I hit 2 bloody knives before. But I've been hitting this thing mint. That's a 2-iron. I can't hit a ball high.
Sounds really good. I hit that 2-iron. Yeah, I don't get much high down.
No, but again,
But I wouldn't
not
get.
for you.
No, I wouldn't get 2-iron.
Guys,
Um,
I'm the most impressed with this.
we have hit lots of different clubs.
Yes.
That, like you said, filled with different bits and pieces and whatever else. I think this is in the market for a lot of golfers.
That's why I'm more
Like-
excited about it than the blades.
Like the blades are beautiful.
Blades are beautiful.
Yep. Hit the sweet spot. Fantastic. But I tell you what, like, I can't think of too many people.
No,
Do I look at blokes like Russ?
anybody. Like
Yeah.
literally, these could almost be a chopper stick, even though they don't look like a chopper stick.
No, but you hit them.
So even 18 handicap down, I reckon that's which is crazy to say MP, which is Mizuno player.
I'm very impressed. Like I said, I was really excited to hit the MMC, the last one,
Yep.
and then I hit it and went, all right. But I feel with this, it's got that speed off the face
Yeah.
that people like myself struggle with.
Or with anybody.
Like, so,
Like
well,
more speed's always good.
not everyone, must be.
More speed's always good.
No, but
I'd
you know
take
what I
more
mean.
speed.
There's plenty of boys out there, and the boys we play golf with,
Correct.
which are very good strikers of the ball.
Yeah.
They've got the speed.
Yes.
I can't afford to lose them.
That's right.
But I think these are very, very impressive. Like, I just, and what they've done, and that's what I've always said.
If I steal them,
as much as people say, they bring out all these clubs and they've got undercuts, and
Yeah.
they've got this and that, and they've got everything else. Ultimately, the end, 9 out of 10 golfers go, I just want a club that looks like a golf club.
and this is the age,
If you're not-
age of hollow head design golf clubs, right?
Yeah.
And I think they've done the best for every
This
it's
feels
sub $300.
really good. I've chased clubs with the feeling of that forged, right?
Yes.
I love the wedges, the forged wedges,
Correct.
the feeling that comes off it, and the fact that they've put the forged face on it.
Well, does this feel like the blades and the MMCs? The answer is no. It
No,
doesn't feel that
It's
soft.
a little bit softer,
but
I think.
it doesn't have, to me, the previous MMC and the fly highs and the hot metals and even the H5s previous. They were a bit clunky. Even maybe other brands that start with a P790. They're a bit clunky in comparison to what this is, without the foam.
We've hit lots of different clubs, right? I don't know how many golf clubs I've hit.
Enough.
And that's the problem, is the ones that suit me, I
Yes.
feel they are clunky, right?
Yes.
As where I hit these and the feeling from the first one that I hit went, oh, that, because I expected actually,
The same, so did I.
I expected it to feel just like my current iron.
I expected a ting. I expected to hear a ting when Richard hit him. I hit him. No.
Yep. No, and I felt I would feel the same through my hands, where I'd go, yeah, that feels just like
What you've been used to.
And because I've hit, like I said, lots of different ones, lots of different brands. So even some overseas brands, they hit the Honmas,
Yeah.
which basically the same as mine. Forged, steel
face. Which is, hang on, which is the same, no, which is the same as every other one. This is the
Yeah.
only one that isn't.
And
that's why it's exciting.
That's the interesting thing, isn't it? Where let's try it a different way rather than
Yep.
we'll forge the back.
And it's not
And I
any
think the
real more
forged
expensive either.
the forged back's probably given it.
Or sorry, the steel back.
No, I think with the other ones, with the forged back, have probably given it a softer, maybe sort of sound. Like it's probably dulled the
Don't
sound
get me wrong,
down a bit.
all the other ones are good. Like all your other your P790s, your i500, they're all very good.
Mate, we've been down here.
Kieran's
and
got them. Kieran loves them.
Mate, you look at my clubs. The 545.
Yep. Very, very
Mate,
good.
they're still 3 models back,
Yep.
and we put them up against quite a few clubs, and still
they've
came
lasted
out
this
as good as.
And this is why you've always said, if you can have something that looks like a blade, feels more soft in comparison to what you got, but not lose any distance, that's a winning golf club for you.
Pretty well. Yeah. Look, because we all has to be realistic. Like,
Yes.
you're not going to go and get a set of irons and every iron's going to be 10 minutes further.
No.
That's not going to happen. But, like you said, you don't want to lose distance.
That's right.
Right? That's pretty
Richo
close.
speechless for the second time in his life.
Yeah, yep.
Guys, go check out them. They're my favourites. I'm probably going to go MMCs if I get a new set of irons. It'd be interesting to see what happens. Plenty of grips, plenty of shafts as usual from Mizuno.
Yeah, yep.
Impressive.
Yeah, no, I think.
I think this review really could have been 30 seconds, but really, and just go,
think,
these are the best for what they are. Goodbye.
Yeah, I tend to think the same thing as you. I would suggest anyone that is certainly in my handicap, right, that if you want a set of irons that look nice, feel nice, and are going to give you some good performance,
Yes,
these are definitely one of the ones you want to throw into your bag,
100%.
without a doubt. No, I'm not trying to sway you from other clubs, and there's plenty of other clubs around.
Yes.
But these are certainly,
Proper.
just about everyone I think I play golf with, I could just about recommend. I
Yep.
mean, like I said, there's a couple of good, but
I know what you're saying.
like Russ.
Literally,
You know,
like I said,
all
anyone
those
from
boys
mid
that
to
get-
high-ish handicaps, down 18 down, you could use them. And they, again, 2 under
That's
pitching
out.
wedge. So
Yep.
plenty. You might even see a 3-iron in my bag of one of these. I think it's as good or better than my U45, my Richardson.
I think it.
And
Look,
again,
I hit
older.
it. I don't get much height with it.
No,
but
I
it's, it still goes pretty good.
Bloody
Like I
good.
said, certainly if I wanted to throw a club in there that
I thought you were going to say throw a club in the air.
No,
I was like,
if
all
I
right.
wanted a club to hit low,
Yes.
I could certainly. But it the same thing. It feels as beautiful as the 6-iron as the pitching wedge.
Yeah, correct.
And that was pretty surprising.
Yeah, well,
'Cause-
the pitching wedge 9 on a Forger of 1020,
Yep.
and yeah, you can tell it's a little different, but it's not like it's a huge difference.
No.
So very impressive, guys
No.
at Mizuno. Well done. That is brilliant.
See, they've rounded this on the
Oh,
wedge
mate.
as well. What I
But
like
you can
is
also see the
when,
thicker tops section.
But when I look down at that wedge, it flows in.
That's what I'm saying.
to my current wedges.
Think about it all.
Yep.
Guys, go check out the MP20, especially the HMB, the other range as well, the T20 wedges also. Guys, thank you for listening to us rabble on about such a great product.
So, I will be getting a new set of irons, and now it's going to take me 6 months to...
Now it's going to take even longer because he was sure on something else and then bang.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I said, let's get down here now.
Very impressive.
Very impressive.
Yep.
Exactly.
Get out and have a eat of the whole
Cool,
range.
guys.
Yep. Beautiful.
We'll see you later.
Thank you all the boys and girls from Mizuno.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep. Because this is...
Oh, are you trying to get a trip to Japan?
No. Well, I'm just going to... Because this will go out before... Sorry, no.
It'll come
We are
out...
filming before we're actually allowed to put photos on.
Yes.
Correct?
This is true.
So they don't have to give them to us or lend them to us.
That's very
Right.
true, they don't.
So they don't have to. And really, we're not Tiger Woods. Or whoever they sponsor.
We're no Brooks Koepka.
But
Well, hang on, they don't
the
sponsor,
fact
but they
that
use it.
they always do it.
Yeah.
They did it with the JPX range.
Correct.
We actually got to go and play a whole round of golf. with
Yep.
Those.
Which we didn't do it on camera, which would have been good.
No, unfortunately, that was not
Things
due,
happened?
not due to Mizuno.
Nope.
But the fact that we had them,
Yes.
and we got to hit them and film, and we did some film, and the same thing tonight.
Yes.
You know, like I said, thank you very much.
Correct.
So,
Jake, the guys down in Melbourne as well, Girks.
Yep, Gertz has always
Simon,
been
Davey.
fantastic. Like,
everybody.
yep.
Everybody.
So no, I think it's great that they give it.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I
And
love
make,
it. No, mate, it's great gear.
make it good stuff.
Correct. Go check them out, guys. Extremely impressive. Thanks, Richo.
Beautiful. Thank you,
I'm,
mate.
I'm glad you come down.
Mate.
I'm glad you come down to do that. There you go.
Wow,
I'm glad you did too.
Yes, Jesus.
You just chucked a spanner in the works. Guys, there you go. HMB, baby. Get that in ya.
Good stuff.
Cheers, guys.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're
That's
a
what you
weirdo.
say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey, I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See you.